Good afternoon. My name is Allison Miller, and today I will be sharing 3 pieces with the common theme of choices. This first piece is a monologue from Shakespeare's famous play, Macbeth, delivered by Lady Macbeth. Previous to this scene, Macbeth, a general in the Scottish king's army, has been told by 3 witches that he will become a member of Scottish nobility and eventually rise to become King of Scotland. Lady Macbeth will do anything in her power in order to rise and become the Queen of Scotland alongside her husband, and plans to murder the current king in order to ascend to the throne. The duo murder King Duncan and Banquo, another general, in order to claim the throne. But Lady Macbeth soon after falls mad and begins deliriously sleepwalking. The following scene is a monologue given by Lady Macbeth that reveals how her choices have severe consequences, but ultimately she is unable to handle them. Please enjoy. Yet here's a spot. Out, damn spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why then 'tis do it. Hell is murky. Fee, my lord, fee. A soldier and a ferd. What need we fear who knows it, when none call on our power to account? Yet who would have thought that the old man to have so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with this starting. Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh! Wash your hand, put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come on his grave. To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed. The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost, is a blank verse poem which the narrator is forced to make a choice of following 2 different paths. The narrator ultimately decides to take the one that he believes will be the best, but is left thinking about what could have been if he were to take the other path. Please enjoy. 2 roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, to where it bent in the undergrowth, and then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that passing there, had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried is a published series of memoirs based on his experiences as a soldier in the Vietnam War. He recounts his struggle and coming to terms with being drafted, his time during the war, and other stories from this time during his life. The Vietnam War was highly controversial. War where many young people chose to protest and flee to Canada in order to escape the draft. This portion of his memoir allows the audience to see the inside struggle he experiences prior to his deployment and the choices he has faced that will impact his life greatly. Please enjoy. It was a schizophrenia, a moral split. I couldn't make up my mind. I feared war, yes, but I also feared exile. I was afraid of walking away from my own life, my friends, my family, my whole history, everything that mattered to me. I feared losing the respect of my parents. I feared the law. I feared ridicule and censorship. My hometown was a conservative little spot on the prairie, a place where tradition counted, and it was easy to imagine people sitting around a table at the old Gobbler Cafe on Main Street, coffee cups poised and conversation slowly zeroing in on the young O'Brien kid, how the damn sissy had taken off for Canada. At night, when I couldn't sleep, I'd sometimes carry on fierce arguments with those people. I'd be screaming at them, telling them how much I detested their blind, thoughtless, automatic acquiescence to it all. Their simple-minded patriotism, their prideful ignorance, their love-it-or-leave-it platitudes. How they were sending me off to fight a war that they didn't understand and didn't want to understand. I held them responsible, by God, yes, I did, all of them. I held them personally responsible and individually responsible. The polyestered Kiwani boys, the merchants and farmers, the pious churchgoers, the chatty housewives, the PTA and Lions Club, and the veterans of foreign wars, and the fine upstanding gentry of the country club. They didn't know Bao Dai from the man on the moon. They didn't know history. They didn't know the first thing about Diem's tyranny, or the nature of Vietnamese nationalism, or the long colonialism of the French. This war was too damn complicated. It required some reading, but no matter. It was a war to stop the communists, plain and simple, which was how they liked things. And you were a treasonous pussy if you had second thoughts about killing or dying for plain and simple reasons. Thank you.